Well, I watched a WNBA game the other day, and I was.
Oh,
Did you have nothing to do?
No, but here's the thing. I honestly just didn't know much about the sport. So I asked some women that were watching. I said,
Is this basketball?
Forgive my ignorance, but I don't know. You seems like you guys like WNBA. Would it kill them to wear a little makeup?
We're friends that laugh, we're friends that shout. Sometimes we don't know what we're talking about, but that won't stop us. Nothing can stop us. Ooh, yeah. 'Cause I'm sure you use the love, just rebrand it enough. It's stronger, better, bigger power, 'cause it is the golden hour. It's the golden hour.
So are you a big baseball fan?
The biggest.
Biggest I know.
Really?
I watch every pitch of Mariner baseball.
You know what's
This
crazy?
entire season.
That's intense.
This guy, what's his face from the Angels, is arguably the greatest
He is the
baseball
greatest
player ever.
athlete.
Right?
Not
Just
baseball player, greatest athlete. He's better than Tom Brady. He's better than Michael Jordan. But go ahead, Shohei Ohtani.
No way.
I'll
Better than
explain it.
Michael Jordan.
He's up
or
there.
LeBron
He's
James.
the best. He's the greatest.
Athlete?
He's
no.
up there.
But what I'm saying is, this guy's doing amazing stuff, and no one goes to the games.
It's because the Angels stink. Yeah.
It doesn't
They
matter.
have Trout too.
I know the two best.
The two back to back.
You mean to tell me they had two of these guys? I mean, do you think baseball is going to survive in the next 10 years?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
it's
thriving.
booming.
Well, I can tell you why baseball is thriving. Are we on right now?
The pitch count.
Okay. Well, no. So the pitch clock helps, but also they're letting baseball be cool again. They realized 10 years ago we're losing all these young people. Nobody watches baseball. They're
After
all
they
watching
got rid of
UFC.
steroids?
They're all watching other things. The baseball's not hip anymore. Now it's like an old guy thing. So now they let them wear all these gold necklaces and diamonds.
Yeah, I like
that used to
that.
be against the rules.
Yep.
They're letting bat flips happen. That used to never happen.
Show a little
They're
personality.
pimping strikeouts.
Yep.
Every time they come, so City Connect also helps, these cool uniforms that each team has. And then also they all have a thing that once they hit a home run, they get to do a thing in the dugout. It's like an excessive kind of celebration thing, and each team has their own thing. So in Chicago, White Sox gets a home run, he puts on a mobster jacket and a fedora,
Like Al
he's
Capone?
connected to the Chicago mob.
Frowned upon.
Old people must really hate this.
Oh yeah, and old baseball players can't shut up about it. Goose Gossage and all those guys are
I know,
these
but
kids don't
I know
old
you
school.
think it's thriving, but the ratings are down 50% since 2016.
Oh really? Yeah, I guess I've never looked at the numbers.
I just
seems
looked at
young
this
and
yesterday.
Cool. Yeah,
I get you,
I
but
feel-
the
yeah.
ratings are
Maybe
they keep going down.
Well, maybe because I just got it because my son's big into baseball now, so I watch all.
Dude,
the
I love it.
We
Yeah,
watch.
I'm
We have
obsessed.
MLB Network,
Yeah.
so I figure it's thriving.
Me too. That's what I assumed.
Otani's is dope. When he hits a home run, he puts on that samurai hat.
Yeah, sick,
that
dude.
shit is dope.
Well, and also they're letting all these really, because I'd say dressing up like the mob is probably pretty aggressive. In
Yeah.
Chicago, they do this one thing where he does a sword and he puts the sword
Yeah.
in his sheath.
Oh, wow.
There's all these little ones and the only one that got banned was one of the teams. Oh, the Braves had a big stupid hat that they would put on, it was a big.
Like a moat?
Cartoon kind of hat, and that company sued him and said you can't have that hat. That was the only one that got banned, was that, because that company's we're not getting paid off of.
and that was kind of the weakest one.
Yeah, it was the dumbest one, anyways.
Yeah.
I like the Mariners. Show the Mariners. We have a trident because we're the Aqua, team, all over Seattle Mariners.
See, I
Marines.
thought you guys were in the run to get Otani because you guys
Yeah.
love you Asians.
I'm calling
out
my
there.
shot right now. He goes to Seattle.
Or the Giants or Yankees.
Seattle.
Yeah, but that injury has tough. It
Won't
might
matter.
have cost him a
No,
lot of
it'd
money.
be good.
That's the
Talking
see.
about with
This
his
is
arm?
cool. So when we hit a home run, we got a fucking weapon. We're ready to rumble, dude.
Pretty
No,
cool.
but this is going to be a
Something
second
gay about it.
Tommy John surgery.
Yeah, and no one's ever came back from two.
No, yeah.
But also, no one's ever done what he's doing, anyways. So I
Dude,
think
there
it's
was
the
a
greatest.
day. There was a day he hit 2 home runs and pitched a one hitter
Yep.
And they
in
still
the
lost.
same day.
And they still lost.
I'm just saying, it's like
It's amazing, dude.
this guy. It's like
He hit a home run out of a stadium that was closed. They had a closed roof. He hit it out of the stadium. That's cartoon stuff.
Isn't it weird he doesn't
can
get
find
more,
the video of it.
He
It's
doesn't get
insane.
more coverage. Hey, let's play this game. Is it racist? My son calls him Chin. You should give us the
Is it
heads up.
racist?
Is it racist?
Is it racist?
My son calls him Sushi Otani.
No, because he's a kid.
Right.
I
Cool.
get it.
Just
Yeah, it's
checking.
tough.
Just
Some
checking.
people even say sushi. They can't even say sushi.
He says
So look at this. It's
Sushi.
obviously it's not as.
that Japan jersey's dope.
I love him, dude.
How about he
He's so
won the
watch it.
home run
He
off
just
Mike
goes
Trout?
right out of the
Boom.
stadium. And they're like, what? Where? The camera guy can't find it. He hit it out of the top of the roof.
It just went out like a cartoon.
They kind of zoom in on it here on
I
the
love
video.
how the whole stadium's kind of quiet.
Everyone's
like,
confused
yeah,
by it. They go, "Is it going to fall down?
Like
Is
a
it
Looney Tune
obstruction?
cartoon?
What's
Yeah.
the rules here?" And then they zoom in on it. The ball perfectly found like between these two panels
Whack.
and just went out of the stadium. That ball still hasn't landed. Look at this, right through there and just out of the whole place.
They're all, I guess that's a home run.
Oh wait, where is it? I'm
Where's it
keep
going?
waiting for it to
It's
go through.
Oh,
God, I thought you were joking too.
No, it's cool. Yeah.
thank God that happened because I thought it was just gonna keep going into the crowd roll. All right.
So there's
well,
a YouTube channel called Baseball Doesn't Exist, and even if you don't like baseball, these episodes are amazing. And one of the ones was that Shohei Ohtani is the greatest athlete who's ever lived, and so I'm really just regurgitating what I heard on that. But he is. They make
He's
a
up
great
there.
argument.
He's
They made a
up
great
there.
argument for
get
like
it.
he's up there.
to be the
Like,
a
compared
pitcher
to-
and a hitter,
when
and
they
you're the best
compare
of
him to
both.
Babe
Like,
Ruth-
it's crazy.
Babe Ruth wasn't hitting fucking junk off a Spanish,
Yeah.
a Puerto Rican. He's getting pitched by all white dudes.
Also, Babe Ruth only pitched for like a year or two.
and how many home runs Babe hit off? How many pitchers? Like Otani's seen a different pitcher every
That was
goddamn
such
play.
an old school thing to like where Babe Ruth was the standard for greatness. That stopped like 20 years ago.
Also, nobody talks about this. I have like little stupid baseball things. You know, the strike zone wasn't even around when Babe Ruth was when Babe Ruth hit. Like they literally, he got to say, "I'd like high pitches, please."
Oh, wow.
And then the guy would just throw him high balls. He would if he threw anything low, it would be considered a ball. And most strikeouts were on swings. So if Babe Ruth struck out, it's because he did 3 swings. He could just say, "I want him high." If Griffey could say, "I only want high pitches,"
like
he'd have a
kickball?
billion home runs.
It was like kickball, slowly rollies.
Yeah, it's exactly like that.
bouncies.
Such
no
bullshit.
bouncy.
It sounds like fake news, but that's real.
It's just swear to God. And also,
oh,
like
dude.
you just said,
well, what are we doing? here?
no Dominicans, no like Black Americans, no Venezuelans, no Japanese players, no Korean players.
No
What are we
Dominicans
doing, dude?
really what hit
He
the
wasn't
home.
great.
Yeah.
He was just a fat guy who drank and hit home runs.
He was,
He was awesome,
He'd be
though.
vilified if he was playing today.
Yeah.
And he looks like shit.
You know the worst is Ty Cobb.
Yeah.
Ty Cobb once kidnapped a homeless black boy from Detroit.
Hey, man.
What?
You're ruining all our white heroes, dude.
He's not one of my heroes. I
who's
hate Ty
team you
Cobb.
on?
Listen to this. He kidnapped a kid. You can look this up. I'm not making this up. He kidnapped a kid because he believed that he'd be good luck. And before he'd go hit, I'm gonna touch you. Before he'd go hit, he'd have the thing. He would like touch the little homeless black kid for like good luck. He put him in a uniform. He called him Little Rascus. He renamed this homeless kid. Then after like a month or two, he was like, "This kid's bad luck," and just left him thousands of miles
Hold on.
from where he
And
picked him
Ty
up.
Cobb's the Hall of Fame, but Pete Rose isn't?
Yeah.
Ty
Barry
can-
Bonds can't get
Yeah,
in.
Ty Cobb's can enslave a young black
Put
boy.
in Little Rascus. Also, he made
Nuts.
this kid sleep under
Well, it
his
doesn't mess
bed.
with the integrity of the game.
Well, he
Yeah.
he made him sleep under his bed on the road, like in the hotel.
Oh, it's a tough sell.
It's so bad.
I'm
dude.
not gonna wear that Ty Cobb jersey
Little
anymore.
Rascus.
I can't find exactly it, but just recently I heard that a lot of the stories about Ty Cobb that were damning about him were made up by one writer who didn't like him, and everybody believed it for decades. So I don't know about the black.
Just put in Lil Rascus, and it'll come right up. The internet is rich with this stuff.
Rastus.
No, Rascus. I think
I
it's.
see Rastus.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Am I saying
Ty
it wrong?
Cobb, Little Rascus.
With the ASTUS.
Why is his name Little Rascus?
He just that's what Ty Cobb
Seems like
named
a
him.
good time.
Dude, I'm telling you, there's photos of him and stuff. Rastus, you're right. There's they do that a lot though. Baseball has a gross history with like hunchbacks were considered good luck, so they would just
That
give a
tracks.
guy
That
with a
tracks,
deformity like a uniform
Yeah.
and put him in the dugout, and guys would just kind of rub his hump, and then I mean, it's pretty bad. There's a really bad history about that kind of
Those
stuff.
guys were wild back
You
in
can
the
find
day.
photos of Little Rastus too, and I guess like late into his life, he would wear the uniform around and be like, I'm the mascot for the
That's how I
Tiger.
made
There
money.
he is.
Okay. Well, that is.
Oh, that's
tough.
him as an adult, still wearing the uniform around.
Damn,
yeah.
it still fits.
Because he would tell people about it, and they were like, "What? What are you talking about?"
He's like, Ty Cobb?
Yeah, he goes, "Yeah, I
I'm
slept
the
under his
reason you hit all
bed."
those homers. Really? Yeah. They call me Rascus.
So funny.
Boy, that is some dark shit.
Very.
Boy, brought in the dark arts,
Yeah, dude.
man.
Baseball's
you
got
ruined
some
Ty
cool
Cobb
stuff.
and Babe Ruth.
Well, they both suck. I got my own heroes, and they're not on the list.
They're not on mine anymore.
There is a theory though that Babe Ruth is half black,
I don't like this.
and that's
I don't
why
like-
he's good.
What?
That's why he was so much better than everybody else. He was a half black guy.
Well, that makes sense.
It sounds like a black guy made that up.
Nope, it's because he's from Baltimore, and his dad was like this old drunk who just hooked up with like all these chicks and ran a bar and kind of a brothel. And so one day, just a baby was on the steps of the bar, and she's like, "This is yours." So he had to like raise Babe Ruth basically in this bar, but he was like known for like hooking up with like black prostitutes and black women at the brothel, and so like he didn't even know really who the mom is.
Jeff comes in.
Yeah, I know
the
some
dark
baseball
baseball history,
Yeah, it's
the
fun.
dark side of baseball.
I love it,
I
man.
love
Just,
baseball.
he's like, oh, you like Ryan Sandberg too? Oh, dude, he was in the Little Boys. Like, what the fuck, dude?
He was a pedo, dude.
No,
Yeah,
that was my
registered.
hero, not mine.
And I just that's not
So,
true.
You just ruined white baseball players for us.
is
Well, they were only
baseball
white
your
ones
number?
back
Is
then, I
baseball
don't-
your number one? What's
Yeah, out of
Oh,
anything.
you know,
yeah.
baseball over football?
Yep.
You know his goal is to pitch at every stadium, but you're
first
close,
pitch.
right?
I've done 19 ceremonial first pitches.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Who designed his tour just around throwing pitches? This boy's wild, man. Balls deep
Fun.
baseball.
Baseball is the best. I'm surprised you don't like it.
It's so boring.
Yeah.
Not if you get into it, man. I
Not
thought
if
the
you
same
drink
thing,
and hang out with the
man.
dudes.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, this is
if you have to
very
do
fun.
that for the sport, then it's like
Bro,
is.
I was at the
it's not a good TV sport, is what the main issue is now.
Yeah, that
it's
could
not a
be.
good TV sport.
I watch it. Yeah,
and
I
then when
watch
you
it.
go to the game, it's like it's so boring. They have to sing at a certain point just to remind you,
What's 7
Wake
inning
'em up.
stretch?
just to be like, oh hey, yeah, oh okay, what's the score? I've been to a baseball game. I actually like going to a baseball game, and I never watched a game. When you go to a baseball game,
Like a
it's
chick.
really all about like
Sure.
whatever's happening.
Which I like that.
You eating hot dogs, all
Yep.
that stuff, and then they sing, and you go, "Oh, it's time to pay attention," and that'll be like, you only got 2 innings left or
Yeah.
3 innings left, and then it's like, okay, I can get into this now.
Next time, or if you ever go to Asia, go to a baseball game. That's totally different. You're allowed to bring in all the drinks you want. That you can bring in your own alcohol to the stadium. People bring in coolers and they like share it with you. I'll be like, "Can I get one?" And they're like, "Yeah." They'll just give you like a beer. Also, everyone eats fried chicken instead of hot dogs. They have a song for every home team player. Like the whole, it's like wrestling. Like they all know.
Look at this capacity crowd at this.
At Tampa, dude. It's a real deal.
They're good teams.
I bowed to him
This
because
is
he's
my
wearing
whole. This is my whole point. Baseball's thriving, says Jeff Dye.
No, you look at the Dodgers,
It's
though.
becoming more popular. That's right.
No, you go to a Dodgers game? Packed.
Yeah, this is Tampa. dude.
Atlanta? You go to Atlanta?
Okay, there are like of the 30 teams. If there's a few that still have like the Yankees. Okay, you can. But I'm
Yeah.
saying
Atlanta.
No, I believe you.
Dodgers.
You came with numbers. Like I
Yeah, it's crazy.
I live
I like
between
negativity.
these years.
I get it, I get it, I
if
get
I
it.
think baseball's thriving, I go baseball's thriving. But it's just because I'm so excited about it.
Bro, if you need a partner
Yeah,
to
this
watch
is
games with,
up
Hell yeah.
from.
my 3-year-old.
Hell yeah, I'd
Locked
love it.
in.
I'll take him to a game.
But since 2016, overall, it's down.
it says it's up 26%
Since last year.
versus last year.
Yeah, but it's still down from.
probably.
You know what I mean?
But it's coming back is the point.
Yeah,
Glass
no.
half full, Eric.
So many
Ah,
good
You're
guys.
hating on
I don't know,
baseball.
man.
But you
Listen,
watch watch football.
I like. I'm a big basketball fan, but I think that the NFL is
Oh,
king.
you used to go to tons of Clippers games.
Yeah. I can't do that anymore.
Him and
It's
Billy
just too-
Crystal. Let's take a little break. These guys want to go pee hard out of their big hoggies. Can you believe we've had 7 months without an NFL football game? Well, not anymore because college football's here. NFL starts this freaking week. My CU Buffs are playing Nebraska and beat the brakes off Nebraska, so bet on my Buffs, ranked number 24 now, baby. But the NFL is here. You got Broncos versus the Raiders. NFL is here, and you can bet with my friends at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. They're giving you guys a can't-miss offer for Week 1. This week, new customers can get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5 on any NFL game. DraftKings is hooking everybody up with the game day greatness. All customers can take advantage of 2 new offers every single game day this September. Check the app to see what you get. Download right now. Use the code GOLDEN. That's GOLDEN to sign up. New customers can take home $200 in bonus bets instantly just for betting $5. That's code GOLDEN only on DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. The crown is yours. Go Buffs. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. That's 467-369. In West Virginia, visit www.1800gambler.net in partnership with Hollywood Casino and Charlestown Races. All games regulated by West Virginia Lottery. Please play responsibly. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino Resort, Kansas, 21 or older in most eligible states, but age varies by jurisdiction.
See DraftKings.com DraftKings.com Sportsbook for details and state-specific responsible gaming resources. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. Eligibility and deposit restrictions apply.
Well, I would always see him there with like Adam Devine or
You were always
Adam
there.
Ray. Yeah, I had season tickets, but I wasn't a Clippers fan. I was just at the Clippers games.
Yeah.
Usually
Well, I
on
think that's
Sunday.
I like
everybody. I think
basketball,
that's
yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
That originally went to the Clippers games. It
They're
was
never
because
gonna
of
win
that.
shit.
Dude, they're
know?
terrible.
It's not. But you watch football, Eric.
Yeah, I love football. This season coming up is going to be.
But
One of
you,
the
you
best
don't get
seasons
into
ever.
college, just
No,
pro.
I don't like
college,
college
my
football.
shit. The Buffs, my
Oh
Buffs.
my gosh! Yeah, I saw you
Ballin'.
tweet about it literally like a few minutes ago.
Balling, dude.
There's me with Dwayne Wade, courtside. There's me, Yasiel Puig, George
Bro,
Lopez.
when I tell you, like Jeff invited me to a game, when I tell you he's Mr. Lakers, I mean, we parked where the players parked. We walk in, he's slapping the fucking security
the
guard's
owner
dicks.
kissing me on the cheek down there.
He's talking shit to Jenny Buss the whole time.
It was so fun. They
I've never
treat
seen
me
anything
so
like
good.
it.
It feels good to be like, because there's all these people way more famous than me, but they're like, I don't know who this guy is. I guess I should be nice to him. Like, he seems really plugged in here. Like, Denzel came up to me and goes, "Good to see you, young man. We've never met. There's no reason you should know."
Well, you're
but
with
he's like,
Jenny
I don't know.
Buss,
with
bro.
the
She
owner.
owns, she owns the goddamn team.
It's pretty cool.
Have
They
you
treat
seen
me very good.
The poster for his new movie is so funny.
Equalizer 3.
It's just funny because the poster just looks like he's like, "Why am I in this movie?"
Yeah, he's all like, he's exhausted.
It's like,
Probably is exhausted.
it just looks crazy.
I didn't even know these were movies. Am I crazy? I've never heard of the
First one was
Equalizer.
The first
until
one, yeah.
The first one's great.
Yeah.
how long
Solid.
ago did it come out?
Second one was weird.
Same year as John Wick, like 2016.
Yeah. Second one was weird.
Never heard of it.
And I don't know what this one's.
I didn't see the second one. I was good on one.
Yeah, the third one was. The
all
second
set.
one was weird, man.
Well, it's John Wick. Same idea with John. Oh, look at that.
Me and Jeannie.
Yeah, dude. She's the. Where was this at?
She was on Theo's podcast in like 2018.
Looks like
nice,
looks
nice.
like she has a type.
She's
She's engaged to Jay Moore. She's engaged to Jay Moore.
What?
yeah.
Wow.
That'll
He got
be
it.
interesting.
He got his shit together though.
Yeah, she's to. I mean, to her credit, I would say
Yeah,
Yeah,
agreed.
yeah, yeah. He
she
his
got
shit.
him to like really level up. I hope.
He got sober and everything. And
Yep.
everything.
Oh yeah, he's how many years sober? He's crushing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's doing good.
And on stage,
Because I saw, you know what's funny is I saw him and he saw me. I go, "Hey man, what's up?" I texted you a bunch of times. Then he went to his phone and he saw that I had texted him the year before saying like "Happy Thanksgiving" or something like that, and he really was the way he was looking at it. He was like, "Oh man,"
Yeah.
I was like, "I'm sorry."
He felt bad. Yeah.
He felt bad.
Yeah,
you know?
he had like a decade that was like a blur. Though,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like so, like that guy.
don't
like,
remember
yeah.
anything, yeah.
He's going. It was a rough. I got clean now. You know.
Yeah, Callan was
man.
like, "Hey, talk to Brent. He had a problem with Adderall." And then Jay Moore was like, "Yo, you think you had a problem?" And he talked about his problems. Like, well, no, I wasn't putting up like my butt and stuff, man. Yeah, that's a different level, dog.
Yeah, he's
I was
got a-
sniffing it between pee breaks.
I've heard a lot of Jay Moore stories, and they're kind of like maybe what he was saying with the Ty Cobb thing. It's like I don't really know what to believe or not believe because he's got enemies, but he's also got people that love him. So I like hear so many different things about.
He's never
about him.
listen. I judge based off my interaction with him. He's been nothing but great to me. Since
Yeah, he's
day
been
one.
good to me for sure.
That's the same with like Dane Cook. When I first got into comedy, everybody told me horror stories about Dane,
know.
and he was always great to me. So I'm like, I can't vibe with this.
But I
man.
think
He's
people
always
are
been
just-
great to me.
I don't know. Maybe you guys would know better than me. You guys have. It's like people are just bitches about stuff.
Especially if someone's successful.
That's my point.
Like Dane at
the
the
way
time
they talk
was
about you,
massive.
the way they talk about Dalia, the way they talk about Dane, the way that people are fucking terrible.
Yeah, people are
It makes me so mad. I just yelled at a chick. I should say. Well, I'll tell you that story when we're not on air. But I just yelled at a chick on your behalf the other day, and I was like, "Shut the fuck up."
On my behalf?
No, on Brandon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like at the Improv in front of everyone, and they were like, "We like the way you dressed her down." I was like, "Yeah, well, she fucking deserved it." I'm tired of these female comics.
Yeah, good thing is
Probably shouldn't say that, but I just we're supposed to be having fun and telling jokes, and it turns into all this weird.
It's never a good comic.
By the way-
I don't even know the name. I'm sure it wasn't a good comic.
Yeah, I said a female.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. There's like 4 good ones ever.
Ooh, good guess, Brandon.
Not even current.
I started with female.
Yeah, I know.
One of my favorite jokes from a comic right now is Jeff.
Really?
Yeah. If Lizzo is so pretty,
Oh yeah.
why do women get mad when I say you look like Lizzo?
I'm actually gonna make a
just-
video of it. I'm
that's
gonna go
just-
down.
When I saw that, that's just like, that's a checkmate.
Oh, I retweeted. I retweeted that one.
I tell
Yeah.
skinny chicks now, like these like wokey kind of like skinny white chicks. I go, oh my gosh, you look very pretty. And like, thank you. I was like, you look like Dylan Mulvaney. And they're like, I was like, well, what? I thought we were all
you supportive.
I thought we were all playing along that she's a gorgeous woman and
I thought she was
and
cool.
Lizzo's a big beautiful lady.
They just go to you. You know what we mean.
Yeah. It turns out you're all full of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're all
That's
liars.
just funny.
Yes, dude, it's perfect.
What's that? What is she doing now?
Still theater performance art, just
Still
pretending to be
acting
a
out,
lady.
yeah.
Yeah, it's insane.
Her big announcement, she's like, "Hey, everybody, guess what? I'm into women now." It's
Oh
like,
yeah, she's
you're
coming
straight.
back.
You're
She's
straight.
just gonna be
You know, shave your head, start dressing like I do.
it's just
Yeah.
a trend, dude. It's a
I
leverage.
think it's gonna be like a thing, and like I think we're gonna look back the way we look back at OxyContin,
yeah.
and we're just gonna be like,
What
man,
were we
what a
doing?
time!
Yeah.
What were we doing?
And I'm not mad at any of these. I love them, but it's stupid and weird, and everyone's playing along, and it's dumb.
Yeah,
I don't.
Crazy.
But I don't know if everyone's playing along.
Everyone is, well, but we aren't.
Well, most. Yeah, we definitely.
No, but
are.
I'm saying
I've never
in
played that game.
society, like my kind sisters are like, I don't know, I guess.
Oh,
that-
really?
Yeah, he has a beard and a cock, but has a dress on, so I'm gonna. It's insane.
Yeah, I got into my dad. He's like, "Why do you care?" I'm like, "I don't." That's their argument. That's the whole
I
argument.
think that's most of the
I
people.
don't.
I think most people just don't care. It's most people just like, hey, can we just live our life? Hey, good luck with whatever you're
do
doing.
whatever you want.
But then it just turns into this thing where it's like, even when it just comes to sports, it's like, it's like they have weight classes in boxing for a reason.
Yeah.
Okay, you have like if you have a lightweight playing against a heavyweight,
Yep.
that person would get demolished, and we would be like, oh my god,
I've got the
that
solution.
heavyweight person beat up that little boy, the little guy. We would be mad about it.
I have an answer to the transgender sports dilemma that I don't know how no one else has thought of. It's so simple.
Put a
If-
man and woman slap fight.
Nope. If nobody can get on board with gender, right? There's some people that are like it's male and female, and then there's some people that are like it's a spectrum, and there's maybe even thousands of different genders, right? Those are the two camps.
Yeah.
Right? And everybody's saying, well, what about sports? That's when it really comes in. Well, we're all on the same page about sex. We know that there's two sexes, right? But with gender is where we're all. So just say we're separating the sports by sex. Because we're all on the same page about what is a sex. So guess what? If Shaq wants to wear a dress, yeah, but he's playing in the sport of his sex, not his gender. Just throw gender out. Forget it.
Juana man out there.
Crazy.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Let me
Like,
Juana man.
like, why isn't anyone just saying, oh, yeah, they're separated by sex? Because sexes are very
Not
different
gender,
than
yeah.
gender.
I saw this video. This guy, he said, if you had 100 men and 10 women on a deserted island, in 100 years, you would come back and see a thriving society. But if you had 100 men and 10 trans women, in 100 years, you would find 110 male skeletons.
Yeah, that's just a fact. Yeah.
And I was like, man.
man.
Anytime somebody comes with something like that, you know what the problem is? And I've heard you say this before, even in conversation. It's just like, it's the silence that bothers me. Mm-hmm. It's just like.
What do you mean?
I'm saying.
That we should be, some people think we should be in trouble for just having this conversation right here.
But everybody just wants to be silent. It just wants to be silent, even though, like, especially, I feel bad for, like, the women that have to be silent.
Yeah.
Like, they have to just be like, okay, well, I have to support this, or maybe even women, like, if a guy gets canceled for something, and a woman wants to be like, well, I actually met up with this guy, and he
kinda
treated
cool.
me great.
Yeah.
Dude, no, they can't.
I actually enjoyed this process, and then it was like, okay, but then it's like they can't come out and be like a champion of
because
the dude
they're not
that
on the team. They're
fucked
on
their
the right
brains
team.
out.
You know,
in,
that's
like,
why I had a
Tacoma.
mental breakdown for the last 3 years. I mean, you've seen me go through some real,
Yeah.
some real spirit. It's
I just thought
because,
you were really into baseball.
well, I do love baseball. Yeah, that's all real.
I didn't know you were so
No, tell
quiet.
us.
I
What
just
No,
thought
I'm
you-
talking about like during COVID and all this stuff. It's like the way the young people are being taught things is absolutely insane. And like that's why you see guys like Jamie Kennedy or guys like me. We're like having a breakdown because I'm trying to go through it with our thoughts because it's like you can't teach young people haves are bad and have-nots are good, and because then if you have, you go, well, what's wrong with me? I have, or they say, oh, you're the oppressor and they're the oppressed. Now I'm the oppressor, like I'm a have and I'm an oppressor. Like that's like a hard thing to try to like deal with and be like, I'm nice. I've never done anything. It was just too much at once, and nobody wanted to talk about it. I wanted to talk about it. I said, let's fucking get to the bottom of this shit.
You'd be
And people were like, you
demonetized or
shut your
suppressed,
mouth, you white male piece of trash.
Yep, and
like,
they're right.
And things change all the time. Things change all the time.
Great. I'm with you.
What
brother.
used to be appropriate to hit on a chick is now I think you're not allowed to work anymore.
Oh, you got to be calculated.
Dude, I used to, after comedy shows, just literally a girl would like drive us to the bar. I'd just pull out my cock and be like, you see what happens?
Yeah, go ahead and edit that
You
out.
can't do that. I did a bunch.
He's like, I don't see the problem, man. Right back in the day when we driving, I pull my car.
I didn't.
Like,
I just said
it.
that was normal.
You know what?
He's like, I don't impress these bitches.
That was like a normal thing.
The one person I've seen talk about this in a different way is you ever seen Michelle Wolf's bit about this?
She's
No.
great. She's
I do like
brilliant.
Michelle Wolf.
Oh, she got a great bit about the Me Too movement. She, just saying, like, some of the things that they're saying are Me Too. I enjoy those things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like
yeah.
she said we should have discussed it better. Like
Sure.
they're making like so again. That is the thing. The problem is it's like when you talk about things in headlines on the internet, it becomes that.
Yeah.
It just becomes like there's no nuance.
Right.
So if the headline would just be Jeff Dye would take a woman out and pull his dick out.
Yeah.
The nuance of that is like you've already been talking to this chick,
And it always worked.
Yeah, right.
She never once went, "What are you doing?" It was like, "Oh yeah, let's pull over. Let's take care of this."
I'm batting about 900. That's the problem. I'm the Babe Ruth of this stuff, right?
You know, I just thought it was
Sounds
normal.
like sounds like
I'm
he
the
was
Babe Ruth without the black
Sounds like
mom.
he was
It was
the Ty
normal.
Cobb of this.
I just thought
Nah, I never
this is how
picked
you
up
hit on
black
chicks
chicks.
after comedy shows.
yeah.
I didn't know that it'd later be the piece of trash that's not allowed to work anymore.
Well, even Geraldo Rivera was talking about like
fired.
how I know, but he was talking about how if you tell people like they can't flirt at work,
Yeah.
then you're saying you know how many marriages we know people have met at work.
Yeah.
Like
It's part of anything.
You have relationships they meet at work, and that's because they have look at the common
You're
interests
around
and all
each
this
other
stuff.
all the time,
But but if you present it in a way where it's like, oh, you're terrible, it's like, oh, you were hitting on someone at work or whatever. It's like it becomes this like it's very nuanced, and we know it when we see it. What's the difference between harassment and not harassment is you can't necessarily define that, but you know it when you see it.
But you know what? The people that complain about harassment at work and ask that at work or comics hitting on them, have you ever seen an attractive person complain? It's always the ugliest bitch
Right.
in the room like, I'm being harassed at
Yeah,
work.
you're like, no,
It's like,
you're not.
No,
Yeah,
you're
it's
not.
confusing.
That never happened.
Well, and also it's like I think that they're being taught words, like they're being taught the outrage. So a good example is like if I over-explain things to a woman, she might just think, this guy thinks I'm an idiot. He's going to explain. But now they've been taught
mansplaining.
the word mansplaining, and they're looking for it. Oh, now. So like because they've
here
been
it
taught
is.
to be outraged about the thing. Instead of it used to just be like people would explain things to you.
You're more mansplaining right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, I'm teaching you baseball, bitch. Yeah.
Just trying to help you.
It's the mansplaining is such a funny thing to me. It's like mansplaining. It's like you ask me a question,
Explaining.
okay, so what do you want me to do? And then if you say what are we talking about? Then they go, oh, you're gaslighting me,
Right.
And it's like, wait, what,
Dude, I'm on a
So
co-ed
you're
softball team.
mansplaining, you get yeah.
I'm on a co-ed softball team. I'll never do it again. These girls are terrible at softball, right? Like,
Liabilities.
yeah, but they're nice and they're so I thought this was gonna be super fun. Our girl, she's a hot first baseman. She comes out, when you go to warm up first base, right? You come out with the ball in between every inning, and you throw a grounder to second. The second baseman throws it back to the first baseman. You throw a grounder to the shortstop, then the third base, and you're warming up your arm to make those throws to first. This dummy comes out with the softball, and she just lobs it up to the right fielder. I'm going, I don't think she knows what she's doing, but whatever. So then she gets the ball back. Then she throws it to the catcher, and the catcher's like, I'm warming up with the pitcher.
Yeah.
Like, so I just politely was like, after the next day, I go, hey, when we go out in between the thing, just throw like a grounder to second. She'll go back. And she goes, are you explaining softball to me? And I was like, no, I'm just helping. Just, like you weren't doing it right.
Yeah.
So I'm just teaching you how to do it.
Just point out so
and
you
she's
don't
like,
look like
you
a
don't have to
moron.
explain to me softball. And she's been terrible to me the whole season. I was like,
Really?
this is like such a weird.
But she's hot, so you put up with it?
I know I don't. I put up with it because she's on the team. I
Yeah,
don't care less
gotcha.
if she's
You're
hot.
a good teammate, man.
Yeah.
Well, she already ruined that.
Yeah.
Are you guys winning?
Yeah,
No,
that that's such a.
We haven't won a game. We're defeated.
There you go.
We haven't won a single game.
Well, yeah, no shit.
Yeah, we're awful.
Especially
and you
with-
can't even help your teammates.
Especially with
because
that
they'll call you a
liability
pig.
at first base.
I guess that is the term you would call if you don't have any wins. You're
Yeah.
undefeated.
Yeah, we're defeated.
We're
Then
defeated,
You're just defeated until you get a win.
Yeah.
And you can't even help your teammates because they'll call you a pig.
I was coaching a woman's team just to help out, and it was just these like
Baseball?
they were
Like
in
softball?
entertainment. It was basketball, and so at the gym. So then they said there was this whole thing about, hey, don't say girls, don't say let's go girls,
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm out,
Yes.
because it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah, you're making rules on the word.
Yeah. I was like, what? It's like if you, it's like this like woke rules of like
Yeah.
thing. You just go, okay. You know what we mean.
But it's like society. Like this is what we're talking about right there is exactly like society. Like I have to on my team go, nope, that is how you're supposed to do first base. So I don't hurt her feelings.
Yeah, no,
it's insane.
That's not sports. but even I'm conditioned to it because I was watching this CU practice like behind the scenes, and Dion was like, "Come on, ladies," and I was like, "Ooh."
Really? That you thought?
Even I
that
was like, "Ooh, Dion."
well, I watched a WNBA game the other day, and I was.
Oh, you're
Did
the
you
one.
have nothing to do?
No, but here's the thing. I honestly just didn't know much about the sport. So I asked some women that were watching. I said,
this basketball?
Forgive my ignorance, but I don't know. You seems like you guys like WNBA. Would it kill them to wear a little makeup? I'm just asking sports questions.
Could they dress up a tad for us?
Yeah, I was gonna have her explain
It's
it.
not for you.
Monster.
Some warlock. It's
That
not
must have been
for
like,
you.
how did that go over?
Oh, it felt great. It's fun to be a little piggy in the mud.
Check out this kid who went to his first WNBA game.
Oh, this is great.
I haven't seen this.
This kid's awesome.
No?
No.
Just keeps
Your friends, are these all your friends?
No.
No?
Nope.
Okay, well then why are you here? Do you like Chicago Sky? It looks like you do.
I have never heard of this group. I have never heard of this.
You've never heard of Sky basketball, the women's team?
No.
You know they won the championship, right?
No.
You didn't know that? Well, now you do.
No, I do, but I still don't really know anything else.
All right, do you know who
the
the
best,
Sky is
dude.
playing today?
No.
What are you looking forward to today with this group?
The buffet.
We should get you on the court today, huh?
Okay.
Let me see how you shoot your threes.
I don't shoot threes.
He's just honest.
Yeah,
I just love how
that's what's
honest
best
he is.
about kids.
Are these your friends? No. just dog them
Excited
all.
for the game? Nope.
Yeah, I was such a little bright-eyed, little annoying kid that I'd be like, "These are all my friends, and I do like this guy."
Yeah, I
There's a
won't hurt
lady
their
talking to
feelings,
me.
yeah.
Yeah, and this kid's just savage. I don't know this group. Don't ask me about it.
Do you know who they're playing? Don't care.
I don't shoot threes. I came to the buffet. That's what. It's just a cool kid, man.
What is this thing?
This is amazing.
Oh, this fight, this girl's MVP, man.
Also, yeah, there's
So
a.
I'll set the context here. So the lady with the white shawl on is a mom. And the girl in the pink starts fighting her. Her daughter is taking a shit or something and comes rushing to her.
Yeah,
her
and she's
safety,
the star.
And she's Triple H in this bitch.
She
off the
birds a
rope.
tight end, dude.
She
and
beats the
she's kind
shit-
of hot, like a hot big chick.
Yeah, I couldn't tell because it's a little blurry.
Dude, it's wild. Watch this.
Hot big chick.
Yeah, the girl in the pink thinks she's like really gonna give her the business or whatever, and it all comes crashing down.
So the mom's kind of getting pieced up here.
Yeah,
But
I
then
thought she was gonna be stuffed in that toilet when
Me
someone
too.
sent me
Enjoy
this.
this dookie.
I was like,
I
oh, is
like
that-
the big meatball.
Watch this
runs
though.
out.
They're going, hey, can you girls stop?
Here
and
she
this girl
goes in the
nope.
white boots.
What?
Not today,
Get off
bitch.
my mom.
Both of them.
Dude, it's the best.
We ain't having it.
And stomps him once with the boots.
Oh, once she puts
Watch
her in the
this,
shitter,
the
watch
boot.
this. Oh, you hit my mom? But she's like, Mom,
Hulk
watch
Hogan.
this.
Big boot.
Boom!
Right in the face. Thrown down.
Then the mom got her some.
And on the line right
So-
I
now,
like how this girl's like, hey, I gotta go to the bathroom.
I know.
No,
That is how I'd be.
No, we got her
Yeah.
calling in right now.
You're
The
kidding.
girl in the white boots, yeah.
Oh, this
Oh,
makes
this-
me so happy.
we do.
How'd you find this gal?
People were tagging her and stuff. She's living in the limelight right now.
I love it.
Got like 30 grand Instagram followers.
She didn't even have to have a race fight to get some attention on the internet.
Oh, what's up, killer?
Hello. How are you guys?
When you making your UFC debut?
Oh God, I don't know. I don't know about all that.
The first ever porta-potty octagon fight.
You said oxo. How's it going? How's life has changed for you, huh? Once this thing went viral. I mean, it's everywhere.
I know. Life has been definitely crazy ever since the whole porta-potty thing went down.
Ever since your
it's a
attempted
little
murder.
overwhelming. What?
And you just stuck up for your mom, basically.
I had to save her. She was gonna get a swirly. In the porta-potty. Like,
And what was the issue with between your mom and the younger lady who you kicked in the face?
okay, so obviously you saw in the video, my mom was guarding the door to the porta potty and was like mouthing off, whatever. And then I just walked out and saw the two girls on top of my mom, and it turns out that pink shirt and black shirt are friends. So they were ganging up on my mom.
Yeah, we can't have that.
Is it true that your mom called him white trash and it was racially motivated?
Yeah, she's all what?
That's what I read.
Concert. Everybody was like,
That's what I read.
We're just killing.
Absolutely Absolutely
All
not.
right. I'm just giving you an opportunity to just distance yourself from that rumor.
Oh yeah, that is definitely not.
All right.
Has your mom been in fights before? Is this something new, or have you guys been out at some other concerts and your mom fisticuffs it up?
No, this is literally the first time that's ever happened. Especially on my end, I am not a fighter. I don't fight people. I've never done something like that. I'm like the least violent person ever. But like, I guess it's really true. Like when it comes to family, you just turn into like a whole other person. It's just like you've got to do something.
Yeah, you turned into John Jones. You've never been in a fight before. This is the first one.
That
The
big
first
boot
time-
stomp. Looked like you'd done that boot stomp before.
No, I've never done a big stomp before in my life until the other night.
It's impressive. And have you got any backlash from it, or is anybody upset about it? I don't know anybody who's upset because you're defending your mom.
Maybe the police.
Honestly, I've got a lot of positive feedback from a lot of people. They are very supportive and understand, like, I had to do what I had to do in that situation, and they probably would have done the same thing.
Yeah, we're
if
fans
they were in
here.
that situation.
Is it true?
What?
Is it true they're calling you the Great White Giant?
I don't know what articles he's reading. I'm not reading the same articles.
He's on a whole different. There's actually an underground thing about you.
Yeah, I'm trying to hype it up, dude. I'm trying to make you get some money, babe.
Have the girls that you fought been identified? Because I think we should like set up a rematch.
Let's do it, dude. I'll be your manager.
Yeah,
Do you know who they are?
I do not. They really haven't contacted me. I know there was a video posted for a little bit, and then it was taken down. So those people haven't contacted me at all.
So when
After the fight was
What do you
over-
mean by those people?
They're probably
I don't know
concussed.
their name.
They're probably concussed. That's why they can't figure the things out.
They're ashamed. Yeah, they're humiliated. They're in hiding.
I mean, they haven't tried to contact me at all, so I've just kind of. They walked away as soon as all of that happened.
And
It was like,
your mom's a pretty lady. The internet's liking your mom as well, huh? Your mom looks young.
yeah. She won't let me.
Yeah.
She won't let me tell her age. She said, "Don't you dare tell anybody how old I am."
Yeah, mama's doing it right. Well, good for
Yeah,
you for
Mom.
sticking up for your mom. And where
Thank you.
and where's home?
Altoona, Pennsylvania.
Ah,
Single? Are you single? Are you getting a lot of attention from,
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of attention from everybody. But
Guys like me. Guys like me. They're like, I saw that big boot, baby.
So yeah, that's the story. It's
Are you telling me? So that's your first violent altercation ever?
Yes, I'm like I've never done that before in my life. I'm not like that
that was impressive.
at all.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Cut to her teaching a self-defense class.
Yeah. I like that she goes, it's what you would do for family, but I'd watch my mom get beat up. I'd be like, it's fine. Whatever. we have different relationships with our moms, obviously.
Yeah, apparently you and your mom are close.
Yeah.
True, I guess you're right. But
And how was where was that at in the point of the concert? Was that midway, at the end, the beginning?
the very beginning? The concert didn't even start yet.
Pre-game.
Like just yeah.
I bet you and your mom get some beers and we're like, man, that was crazy. I went in full psycho mode for you, mom.
Literally, the fight happened, and we literally walked away. We were like, "Oh shit!" Went, sat down, enjoyed the concert, and had a great night.
What a good
Honestly,
night.
didn't talk much of it.
Wow.
Went on.
Wow. When did you see this video? Did you see it like somebody tag you, or you were like, wait a minute, that's my mom and me? How did it happen?
It was the next morning. I woke up and we were just kind of like, oh God, kind of started to think about it. And then in our family group chat, one of my uncles sent a video and was like, oh my God. And I was literally just in shock when I saw the video because I didn't realize it was like that intense. I mean, I knew I kicked some ass, but I didn't realize it was like that.
You went full John Wick. Yeah, that was great. Are you making merch that says like who else wants some?
Yeah. Who's next for the big boot? The Great White.
Who else
Monster.
wants some of this white boot?
Yeah.
People are calling it the Romper Stomper.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, you can sell rompers.
I like
I like
that.
that. That's
Romper
a good
stomper
idea.
on the back. Who else wants some?
Just for the listeners, what's your height and weight?
Whoa. I apologize.
Well, that's a fighting question.
I know.
Oh, okay.
You're UFC?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm UFC.
I'm like,
How tall are you with the boots on?
I'm like 5'3", like 120 pounds.
Didn't know that.
5'3", 120.
Little,
And you beat the shit out of these other girls. Oh, but they had to be so embarrassed.
She's Mighty Mouse. Yeah, because some of those girls were not small.
5'3", 120.
I would have
I'm
never
like
guessed
pretty
that.
small, like I'm not like.
Good for you. I'm
crazy
surprised
over
Morgan
here.
Wallen hasn't hit you up, been like, sweet moves, girl.
Playboy,
wait.
yeah, Playboy DM'd you?
Playboy DM'd you. Tell us about that. How's that going?
Well, Playboy did DM me. I haven't really. I didn't sign with Playboy. I know that was a rumor for a little bit, but I didn't sign with Playboy. I have a meeting with them in the upcoming weeks to discuss some things. So
Good for
I don't
you.
really know.
Shirtless fighting.
Because Playboy reached out to the girl with the impossible jugs at the Drake concert.
They're just starting an OnlyFans competitor.
Oh, they're starting OnlyFans,
Yeah,
like
so like you
subscription
can have your
link?
Playboy profile.
Oh.
and,
I'm
like,
surprised.
have
Well,
payroll
let me
pics.
tell you something.
You're young, but your OnlyFans be popping.
If I got into a fight at a porta-potty, it would just be
That's
like,
it.
That's it.
That's it.
There's no career.
This chick is launching a career.
Isn't America great?
That is the best.
Make
dude.
America great again.
We love hot chicks, and we will. Whatever happens.
This is bananas. You know what? I wish you all the best. You know what? Capitalize on this.
Get merch
And,
going.
get merch, everything, go on all podcasts, get it going.
Yeah.
You'll have $1 million by the end of the year.
Who? What's the most exciting DM you've gotten besides Playboy? Who's in there?
Any
Let's
celebrities?
hear.
Yeah, basketball player.
Somebody's got in there.
Who slid into the
Go
DMs?
ahead, blow him up. Theo Vaughn. Who DM'd you? Who was it? Who'd you get?
Any blue
Well,
checks?
I got some DMs, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that's what this is.
All right, basketball, football. Tell us a sport.
I'm not saying. You'll
Comedians.
find out.
Are they
You'll find
singers?
Why would we find out? How will we find out?
Because she's gonna be on a red carpet.
She's all, I'm engaged.
Oh, jeez, this is exhausting. Just give us some of the gossip.
Okay, I'm not going to tell you that, but you know what? You will find out in the upcoming weeks. If you follow
I'm
me,
DMing
you'll
you
be
right
able-
now.
Oh, nice.
Dick pic, dick pic, dick pic, dick pic, dick pic.
No, don't, no. Those are not welcome.
If you send me one of those, you can get a boot to the face.
I'm
my
not
man.
doing that.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with everything. We love the video. We wanted to
Thank
speak
you.
with you.
And say hi to mom.
Yeah, tell
know?
mom I said,
Tell mom.
what's up?
Yeah, is she there?
I'll tell her.
Go grab her. Is your mom there?
She's not going to do it.
How do you know?
Mom,
Mom,
get over here.
Meatloaf. Mom.
Ask her.
Yeah, there they are.
There's
Romper
no way.
Stomper.
Romper stompers.
She will
mom.
not. She wants to lay very low in all of this. She doesn't like all the attention.
Man, mom is.
Doesn't she want to help your career?
Wow, mom.
I don't know.
Mom ain't
I don't know
bad,
if you
though.
get her on.
No. That's why this thing's viral.
Well, thanks for your
Did
time.
mom have you when she was 15? God
Yeah,
damn.
mom looks young.
Also, your mom's great. She seems very pretty. I like you guys' friendship. She needs to work on her fighting, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's lucky
No,
she.
she's not me.
Yeah.
There's not going to be any more fights.
You're like
That's
Mighty
me.
Mouse. Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Anyways,
Romper Stomper, we appreciate you. Good luck with everything.
Thank you, Romper.
I hope we see you fighting rough and rowdy.
All right.
Oh, yeah. That'd be
Oh
great.
yeah, Barstool's rough and rowdy. You could do some damage there.
I swear, I'm not a fighter. I would probably. I just
You are
don't
now.
think
Well, maybe Dave Portnoy bring your mom and someone shoves her around a little bit, get you fired up.
Yeah, maybe. If
All
that
right.
happens.
All right, Romper,
you.
appreciate it. Have a good day out there in Pennsylvania.
All right. Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.
See ya. She hated us.
No,
No,
she
she
just
didn't.
has no idea. Like, someone's going to tell her later.
She's also 20.
She's shy. I mean, imagine your first podcast ever.
But she went on
Yeah,
Portnoy's, didn't she?
I think so.
I thought she went on Portnoy's. So she's done a few. I mean, she's making the rounds.
It's hilarious.
That's
I didn't know
crazy to
that
me.
when we were first talking about it, you guys reached out to her and had her. This is pretty exciting.
Isn't that cool?
That's pretty cool. Romper Stomper.
She asked if she was like, will this be paid? And I was just like, LOL, no.
Yeah.
Like,
Paid?
Never.
Absolutely not. You're even on the show.
And she was like, will you tag me? I was like, if it's entertaining, we'll make a clip. But
Yeah.
so I don't know.
I think we got some moments in there we could use. I was trying to make it a hate crime.
That's bananas.
Isn't that crazy? Now she's
That's
all over.
That's the internet.
It's like what Eric said earlier. It's like if he would have done it, like, he'd probably even been shamed
Go to
for
jail.
doing it.
Yeah.
But like, In the world we live in, you could be the most famous guy in the world. The guy that was like the lead of Jurassic Park. He's been in like 100 movies.
Yeah.
No one even knows his name. I just called him the guy from Jurassic Park. But there's a girl that just does like squats in her stupid apartment. She has like 7 million followers.
Yeah.
Dude, I got one for you. So I stream. I Twitch. Erik Griffin Gaming. So I'm in my hotel and I'm streaming. I got my stream up. And then I get a notification for like, these are some things you should follow, right? And one of them is this girl. So I click on it to see what's up. It's just a girl asleep on a bed in a hotel room, just curled up.
They pay to watch her sleep?
3,000 followers, 3,000 live viewers,
3,000 creeps.
just 3,000 live viewers. And I was like, what? With my like 95 dudes watching me play Call of Duty.
You need to go to sleep.
And
I'm
you're
like,
actually good at it too.
Yeah,
and like,
it's
you're
like-
talking to them.
Right, I'm interacting.
He's entertaining.
This chick is literally just asleep, and she's got 3,000
But how hot is
live
she?
viewers.
Also, let this be a
yeah.
PSA for all these hot chicks and all these girls that capitalize on this. Stop hating on incels. They're the ones watching all this
yeah.
stuff. They're the ones.
That's who pays
like,
all
that's
your
paying all
OnlyFans
your bills.
subscriptions. Yeah.
It's crazy. I was like, oh, I didn't even. And then it was like, I said, oh, I got to get like an ad was about to come on. I was like, no, you're not getting my money. You know what I mean? You're not getting my views. Get out of here. You know?
Dude, that girl at the Drake concert, girls throw brawls on
yeah,
stage.
yeah.
I get jock straps, but they're throwing brawls on stage, and just she has giant G titties, and he picks up, he goes, God damn.
Find
her immediately.
Yeah,
and
which
then
is hilarious.
Playboy reached out to her. She's like super Insta famous now.
I'm gonna find a
Giant jugs.
Well, I mean, Drake makes people famous.
Yes.
I mean, Drake played video games with Ninja, and that blew him up.
I saw a great meme. I was trying to find it, so I didn't have to explain
is this Titties McGee?
Yeah,
that's her?
Yeah.
Ugh.
He just read my inner monologue.
Yeah, it was weird. It's not the most flattering pause.
Yeah, I mean, Nick. All right, there we go.
All right, a little bit.
That's a little
She's
better.
cool.
No, but there's a great meme. It's like Drake holding up the breast and it says, "Find this woman immediately." And then they've got this great photo of Andre the Giant coming through the crowd with all these like ladies that like smile. It's just like it's such a good meme.
Drake's so funny. He's like, damn, when do you find her? What else you got, Nick?
Yeah, I love a good meme. I saw a good
Oh, yeah,
one
it was a
of
good
Will Smith's son. They're
Jade.
interviewing, and they said like, "Did you know this was a comedy?" And he's like, "Nah, yeah, my dad tricked me." Then they cut to Will Smith in the Oscar crowd. Keep my name.
Yeah. I love that.
It was so, but I didn't expect that. It was so innocent.
perfectly, yeah.
I love that.
So 50 Cent, we were talking about first pitches earlier. He's thrown a really bad one, but
He's
his
getting sued for this, right?
Yeah, his arm's gotten better.
What'd he do?
His mics weren't working, and he threw him in the face. That one he just
Crowd
kind
hit
of
some
tossed,
lady right in the face.
but this next one,
But he hit a famous lady in the face.
Oh,
sort
did
of
he?
like
She's suing him.
she's like a DJ.
Also, why are you throwing things at people anyway? It's kind of a dick move.
he wasn't throwing it at her. He was like mad at the mic.
That's a
Still.
good.
Fired it.
You can see he realized he fucked up. He's like,
When he threw
oh,
out his
damn.
cheapers.
50 Cent throws his mix twice.
And then I think that he said he fired everyone.
Now I'm pretty new to the story, but would a little makeup kill her? Just keep going back
She
to
has the
that well.
lashes on.
He
goes back to that
literally
well.
has on makeup.
Full
No,
blown makeup.
when 50 Cent threw out his first pitch for the Mets, it was like one of the worst first pitches ever, like in history. And so people always like ask me about it because I'm doing all these first pitches, and I was like, yeah, that 50 Cent first pitch really proved he didn't grow up with a dad.
Oh,
Well, that is,
Oh, it's the worst first
That
pitch.
hurts.
One of the worst first pitches ever.
Ever.
Because he's such a cool looking guy.
Yeah,
and,
you
like,
expect
just
more.
looks athletic, and you're
that's
like,
why you don't want to do that.
and his first
unless you can throw.
Yeah, you hear about like there's been some bad ones.
Yeah. Well, those ones are the ones that get shared the most.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, if you want to go viral, you got like
I don't know.
Theo. I told him because he's doing for Arizona. I'm like, dude, do a horrible pitch and go viral.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, man.
I
You
don't
threw
know.
it fuck
I
straight
throw
over.
lasers because all these ones they share all these ones all the time. Like Conor McGregor botched one, Steve
bad.
Aoki
Yeah.
botched one, 50 Cent. It's almost like they were smart and like I'll just
That's
throw
what
it
sound
bad.
Theo.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to go viral, throw it
I don't know.
opposite direction.
The baseball doesn't have the best sense of humor about these type of things. So if they could
probably won't
tell
get
that,
invited
yeah,
back.
if they could tell you were doing it I don't know if I'd be able to act it well enough. Like,
Oh no!
yeah, completely botch it.
Yeah, unless you're like Diplo, they're not gonna forgive you.
Who's this guy? Another bad pause.
Oh, it's the homeless guy?
It is.
Who gave him a smartphone?
Homeless fan here, back with another video submission. It's been a while, still homeless, but I wanted to ask y'all, what do y'all think about body mutations? I got one. Let me show you.
Oh boy. What do we think about it?
Oh.
As you can see, my toe
Never came out.
is short.
Yes.
His toe's still in the closet.
Great observation.
So do y'all have any? What do y'all think? King it or sting it? Debate club. Do y'all know anybody with body mutations? Let us know. Thanks. Bye.
Okay.
I like this guy.
I love
He's
him.
a good dude. Yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah, but mutation is not quite the word I would use. That just looked like a rat bit off his toe.
No, it looked like his toe just never popped out. Like he's still in the chamber. Just gotta yank that bad
Also,
boy
what a
out.
strategy. He's trying to make a career off being the homeless guy. He's like, hey, homeless fan here. Like
Well, that-
daily videos. Tell me what you think, all my fans.
And what would you?
Well, his
in
first
what
time he
world
called
would
in-
you king this?
Bro, first time he called me, he goes, What's up, fellas? Oh, always watch the show. Man, Brandon, I'm sick of these haters, man. I'm like, even the homeless guy know? I said, that's when you know it's bad. Even the homeless guy knows that,
Hey, buddy, I know that you love the show. Get to work.
he was like, I feel bad for you, man. I'm like, the homeless guy feels bad for me?
He said to Brendan, he goes, and Brendan, keep on keeping on.
Don't give up, bro. I was like,
That's gotta be your rock bottom. That's
What?
gotta be your
Yeah,
rock bottom. Dude drives a goddamn Ferrari to work, and this guy's feeling bad for him. The homeless guy's feeling bad for him. That's not fair at all.
We have his,
Why don't you keep on keeping on? What the hell's the matter?
that was a
with you?
low point in my career,
Yeah,
man.
dude.
That was weeks ago.
not
Why you bring
fair.
up old shit, Nick?
we have his Venmo, so it's on the screen. So if you want to help,
Oh,
Please
no
send
thanks.
this guy money.
No,
Yeah.
no thanks. What are you talking about? He seems nice enough, but I'm not gonna throw him money because he's making weird videos.
hopefully our fans will. Chris gave him $500.
Really?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Step up, die.
That's really nice. No interest. I'd rather give you $500. And you don't need it.
Jeff gave the romper stomper girl 500. As
No, I wouldn't pay.
Transition.
Wouldn't pay her either. I'm pretty consistent. I wouldn't pay her anything either.
No, but see, at least you're
Yeah.
consistent.
That's a funny video though.
Those girls gotta feel bad.
The ones that got beat up?
Yeah.
Oh, anybody got any mutations over on the panel?
I got nothing. No.
Maybe my dick. It's all,
That counts, I think.
Yeah, I think. I don't even know anybody with any mutation. Do you know any mutation? Also, it's not like we're X-Men.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't have
That
something-
wasn't the right word.
I don't have something. I don't have like a cool power. Like I'm not Magneto.
I also saw his tiny toe and I was super relieved because like when he goes, oh, does anyone have body mutations? I was going, oh, here we go.
I know he's homeless.
Yeah, he's gonna
Or he's
show
like,
me
check out
some
my dick. It has a runny nose. We're like, that's chlamydia, dog.
Dude,
giant lump that's like
one
got
time-
white crap coming out
One
of it.
time I was at Norm's in Hollywood. You know the one on La Cienega?
Yeah.
It was like late, and this guy walks in, and I could tell the way they were dealing with him that he comes in there all the time. But he had like cancer or something. And obviously no health care.
Yeah.
And his face was just
Juicy.
His face was just eaten away, man. He looked like a skeleton, like, you know, he was just, and they were like, Phil, you gotta,
please.
come on, you can't come in here
Phil,
like
people
this.
are eating.
Wear
It was
your
like
mask,
that.
Phil.
Yeah, it was,
We're the mask we got you.
They're only concerned about COVID when he comes in. Like, just because, COVID.
dude,
He's
it
on
was
still?
so
Get masks,
crazy.
please.
It was. I just was like, so I thought. Well, anyway, the reason why I bring that up is I thought when he said I have a mutation,
You're thinking the
and
worst.
the camera, I was like, oh god, he's gonna show
I
us like his
know.
belly is like
I know.
exposed or something.
And I've seen videos like that where like
Yeah.
like dudes will film like a homeless guy and be like, hey, they're trying to show how good they are by being friends with like a homeless guy.
Yeah.
And the guy will chill. Like he'll just like unwrap his foot and it's just like, you go,
He has the black
That's what we were
plague.
about to see. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh,
Yeah.
no, but this is just a weird toe.
Didn't they find homeless people that still have like the black plague?
I don't know.
Yeah, they have some crazy diseases.
Yeah, it's very weird.
But none of them got COVID. Weird. You get his toe off the screen.
Is this guy going to talk about body mutations?
Hope not.
What's up, Golden Hour crew? Chris, Brendan, Eric, Nick, Chin. First off, let me just say I appreciate all that you guys do. Really love the podcast. Been a long time listener. This will be if this makes it through, this will be the first time I've ever submitted anything. But I've had this debate club in my mind for a while and I just haven't had the chance to put this together. Men and shaving their chest.
Nope.
All right, which really the question should be men and shaving any part of your body except for your face. But in this particular case, let's just say men and shaving their chest.
He talked for 2.5 minutes.
Chicks don't dig it either, though. Chicks don't. If you ever shaved your chest and it grows back, it's all prickly. Chicks don't dig that shit.
He shaves his head. This guy, right?
He should have said face and head.
Yeah. I keep it maintained, but I don't go I don't use like a bic. I just
Put like a
use
2-guard on it.
Yeah. Just because it looks crazy. Mine just keeps growing and it's weird. It's not
I got
not very natural.
I got the
looking.
same thing back here.
Oh yeah.
Eric
How
has
do you
that
deal
problem
with
on his
it?
knuckles.
Well, I do with it. So when I'm shaving this, I'll just shave and I'll go,
Nice.
Real quick, so nobody
I
sees
do it
it.
like that. So I just be here, I go, and then I do this, and then, or sometimes I'll ask Rachel to do it.
Right.
my wife.
That's nice.
So but she's like, get it. I have to stand in the shower, butt ass naked, and then she'll just,
It's funny. No, because I grew up with
I'm a
sisters, right?
Circus animal.
You learn some things by just observing. Like you learn some things just by observing. My sisters, they're a house full of chicks. I never knew what was. One time I'm at the gym and I saw this dude just put shaving cream. And I was kind of watching him. What the fuck is this guy up to? And then he's just taking a bic and just doing it. And I was like, oh, I guess you can. That's what you do. I think that's. I think
He must have been so hairy.
that must have been the norm. So I just started doing it at my house. That's what I do now.
all over, but you don't
Just
see
this,
that. You don't
just my
seem that
shoulders.
hairy.
I'm not that hairy, but it's the little.
Just when you're hairy, you're
weird
hairy.
ones.
It's, what I can't stand is how random. No hair grows right here.
Yeah.
But then I'm Teen Wolf over here.
Yeah.
It's it just some
Makes
people
no
have
sense.
So some people just want it to look even.
That
That's
makes
what it
sense.
is.
When I was real young, I took an actual Bic razor and I just shaved this. I don't know why, the peach fuzz that was on
your
my
rib?
just right here, and now this fucking patch grows in fast. I gotta maintain that all the time, my whole life.
Well, once you start that, you
I
go down
know.
that rabbit hole.
Dumb.
That's it.
Dumb of me.
I had super hairy arms when I was in grade school, and one of my teachers accused me of shaving my arms, and that's why I grew back. But she did not believe me. I was like,
Did she call you out in front of the class?
Huh?
She call you out in front of the class?
Oh yeah. I was like, this is all natural, Miss Burkis.
You have some trauma.
That's like the
Public
Grinch,
school,
the
man.
Grinch origin story.
That's right.
It's the origin story of the Grinch. He's getting bullied. He runs off.
He has the things all over his face.
It's terrible. We should call this.
Damn,
bitch
Nick,
out.
you
What's
had,
her name?
damn, Nick, you had hairy arms in third grade?
Huh? Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You get bullied, man.
Anything that makes you different is what you're gonna get picked on.
Well, especially hairy arms in third grade.
But he's a boy.
Yeah, what can you do?
We had this Muslim girl in our class. She was super hairy, and we got in tons of trouble for picking on her.
Yeah, I bet that.
What? You were picking
That's
on somebody?
frowned upon.
Just teasing. Yeah. Hey, we all had a thing, She was hairy.
Were you a bully? You were the bully, huh?
No, I was a
she
verbal
had a
bully.
mustache.
But everyone was like, he means well. He's just joking around.
Yeah.
I got true. That's where I've learned this behavior. Is they go, I let him do it.
Yeah, he's fine.
But guess who we have on now? Miriam. It's the girl from. Yeah.
She owns Postmates or something.
Yeah.
What's up now, Jeffrey? I've been spitting your Postmates the last 7 years.
All right.
Hurry
What
up a
is
lip.
up, Golden Hour? It's your boy Matt here. Eric, Brennan, Chris, Nick, Chin, everyone else. What is going on? So Sour Power, would you guys sell out to blow up? A little bit of a backstory. I'm part of a trio hip hop group, and our music's a little bit of underground style, similar to Tech 9. Chris, I know you're a big fan. But would you guys sell out, make trap music to blow up, even though it's not your thing? Or would you guys stay true to your
That's
heart?
a good question.
And Eric, dude, where are the woo 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 buttons at, man? Come on.
That was like me singing.
Peace,
I do
guys,
need to make these.
and thanks for making my job a lot funnier. I'll just be cleaning pools, busting up, laughing. People probably think I'm fucking crazy. But peace.
I wish we could hear some of his music.
We
Is
got
it
one.
3 white guys?
He sent one.
You sent one?
Of course he did. That's the only reason why.
Yeah.
Well, he's a fan too.
He's actually doing what he's asking us. He's selling out by sending to a podcast that's going to
not
play his
selling
music.
out.
He's
It's
never
for
heard of us.
sure selling out.
You don't think he's ever heard of us?
No, I'm kidding.
No, I bet he's a fan. It's
It's a
probably
sell,
like,
you sell out, motherfucker. That's very mellow.
Yeah, super mellow.
Yeah, super
And
mellow.
I
it goes
dig
too
it
long,
though.
too.
But do you agree with him selling out, making more popular music, so they don't play music in their mom's garage?
Yes, I think that it's okay to make some you make some pop music, you make some whatever and then you have the other things that you're passionate. I mean, a lot of people do this. Directors do this. Maybe they they have some kind of project they want to do, some artsy shit,
but they gotta do
and
Marvel
they can't do it, but they
first.
got to do something. It just happens like that.
I hosted
you know what
a
I mean?
show called Numbnuts. Do you think I wanted to do that?
Yeah, exactly.
I love money. You know what I like? Having a place to sleep.
Yeah.
I like food.
It's
so I
fine. Just
host
do it. Yeah, just do it.
But I wouldn't call that selling out. That's just work.
Just living. Yeah, I don't.
For them,
I guess-
it's like if you guys want to make it, you might have to make some different shit.
What about this? $1 million, but you have to do like a Viagra commercial, or you have to do a.
Say less.
You do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the thing though is that
'Cause I don't think Viagra's selling out.
Here's the only thing I'll say about this. So they're saying, the guys say, should we sell out? As if to say they're going to make good trap music.
Right, that is another.
You're saying like that's an option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all like, well, I guess anybody can make that. No.
It's a more competitive pool.
I mean, it's just like, that means you have to be greater at that.
Yeah.
Than, so it's like, no, I don't know. At that point, it's not a sellout.
Right. Just
it just happens. Music. First of all, who are the greatest artists of all time? What do you think? Like the
Ever?
most lasting greatest artists of all time.
The Beatles,
the
Beach
no,
Boys.
no, it's Beethoven, Chopin.
Oh wow.
Well, they've just been around longer.
It's not that they've been around. Their music is still being
like
played
cheating,
today.
man. Yeah.
No, what I'm just saying though, their music's being played today. It's lasting. Like these people we're talking about.
There was no Beethoven mania.
Nobody's gonna care about them in 500 years.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? No, they're not gonna be rocking. Whoever. I mean,
Maybe Drake.
I'm going to Mozart
I don't
Under
know.
the Stars at Hollywood Bowl tonight.
Are you
are?
by yourself?
No, with a lady.
Oh hell
Some-
yeah.
see,
Saved yourself.
You can bring a lady, but it still sounds pretty gay.
I don't want to say nothing because I want to ruin his night.
But,
it'll be cool.
even Drake, everybody has their time. I mean, I think Drake's like 2 or 3 years away from people are going to be like, "Oh, Drake's still doing music?"
Not me.
I have a whole
Just
theory
like
about
Jay Z.
this. Yeah.
Just like Jay Z is like, it's done.
I've never been a big Jay Z guy.
I have a whole theory about this.
On Drake?
What?
It's just that like nobody's gonna remember any of it, so just enjoy your life.
Yeah.
So it's like Aaron Judge when he was 23, he's the Yankees guy for Eric.
I know who he is.
Okay,
He's
so
the Yankee.
they asked him. He plays in New York. He's the most famous Yankee, and they asked him about Jerry Seinfeld. He didn't know who it was, and they're like, you live in New York, you don't know Seinfeld? He goes, I don't know who that is. And they goes, you know the show Seinfeld? And he goes, no. And it's like everyone, it was all over the news and everything, but like it wasn't as surprising to me because he's just young. He's got his own Seinfeld.
He's
got his own
Seinfeld
thing.
hasn't been on
Right.
the air and where it was fresh for
He was
over
probably
a decade.
And he was
More
probably
than that.
6.
He was 13 or
And
whatever.
also,
If that.
when we talk about Tom Brady, my dumb dad doesn't come in and go, Johnny Unitas. We have our own thing.
Yeah,
my son will talk
Oscar
about
Robinson,
LeBron.
no one talks about
No,
him.
never.
And he was incredible.
Yeah.
One of the
Bill
greats,
Russell.
yeah.
And so it's like everybody has their own things. You can try as hard as you want, get a statue, be the funniest comedian in the world. Guess what? They're just going to walk by your statue like, I don't know that guy.
You know what
Yeah.
the thing though is though. What I'm
cares?
saying though is that
We're
people have
dinosaurs.
this people don't know when to stop. Like I guess you just go until nobody listens anymore.
Yeah.
That's what it is. But it's like because
That's
you
my
have these
philosophy.
people who there's artists who they just stupid.
That's great. though.
So dumb.
It's true, though.
Is that it, Nick?
That's it. That's it.
It's my fault.
Well,
it,
where
Don?
we at? This coming out Thursday. I'm in Jacksonville right now, guys. So Jacksonville, come to the
Jaguars going to be good this
Comedy
year.
Zone, Jacksonville, Comedy Zone. I'm there right now. So
And I'm in
check me out.
Spokane, Washington. That is September 21st to the 23rd. That's Spokane, Washington. We just add Iowa and Chicago. I think
Nice.
that's October and December is Chicago. What do you
I'm
got, brother?
currently in Alaska, and then all my other dates, I'm literally somewhere every weekend.
You gotta hook me up with that-
JeffDye.com. Just go to my.
You got to hook me up with that
Every weekend?
contact in
Jesus.
Alaska, man. I'd love to go out
Oh,
there.
for sure. They'd love to have you.
Yeah.
And people, like I said, it's like, I don't know if you perform for the troops. It's literally where they go like, yeah, the Goo Goo Dolls are coming next week. And they're like making fun of the Goo Goo Dolls. And then I go, well, what are you going to do? They go, we'll go to Goo Goo Dolls. Like they're still going to go. That's how they treat the comics in Alaska. They'll look at my poster and be like, this guy looks like a dork.
Yeah.
But then they'll all be there.
There's
And then you
nothing
win
else
them
to
over.
do.
Yeah, they're just like happy you
I've
came.
been
It's
to
like
Alaska once.
either see
Cool.
Jeff Dye or kill seals.
Yeah. Or they go, just be at home with my dumb wife. I don't want to do that.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Alaska. Jeff's going to see you guys soon. Love you.